Hey you guys, and welcome to my April TBR video. Okay, so I haven't made resolutions video. I really should just make like a late quick one. I'm gonna see if I can streamline my thoughts for that. But basically, some of my goals were to read books that I've owned, and hopefully that I've owned for a while, and finish off some series that I've owned for a while, hopefully, or at least start on some that I own and like can straight finish. So I think my TBR right now is really a reflection of that. Kind of proud of myself. Be even prouder if by the end of the month I actually managed to get to all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be having a lot of buddy reads this month, so I'm going to link down below all the booktubers that I mentioned. So the first book that I have for you guys is Dead City by Joe McKinney, and this I'm reading with Janie from Bookworms a Buddy, and this talks about 5 cataclysmic hurricanes that happen across the Texas Gulf Coast and half the Lone Star State. And what happens is then these people start waking up and have a hunger for flesh, and then we're following one officer in particular who's in a race to save his family, and I'm really looking forward to this. I own the first 3 books, but there are 4, and she does as well, so hopefully we'll love it enough to get the 4th book. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then this is one you guys seen on my TBR before. It's Some Quiet Place by Kelsey Sutton. It's going to be a reread for me, but me and Katie from Kitkatscanread are hopefully finally going to read it this month, and I'm really looking forward to this. This is about this girl who can't feel like sadness, anger, or fear, or anything like that, but she can see the manifestations of them, and there's just like this whole mystery behind it, and I really can't wait to reread it. And then I have the second book in the Mortal Instruments, City of Ashes, and I'm reading this one with Kristina from ThePrincessGummyBear, and we read City of Bones last month, so I'm really looking forward to getting to this and getting to see what happens from this point on, and knowing like fact from fiction, and then maybe I can finally watch the Shadowhunters at the end of the year. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can keep it up, maybe read 2 books in 1 month. That would be amazing. And then I have next is just a book I'm reading alone, The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This has actually been on my currently reading list for a while because I'm listening to it on the audiobook, and I'm rereading it by listening to it on audiobook whenever I'm in the car for like 30 minutes, but I haven't really had like a really long journey or anywhere, so it hasn't been getting as much done. So really one day I'm either going to color and knock out the rest of the audiobook, or just sit down and just finish listening to it, because I really want to get to the second and then third book and some other Rick Riordan books that I have, because I really want to catch up and be up to date on all my Rick Riordan. That way I can read them as they come out. So that's a goal of mine this year, and I'm really loving rereading this, and the audiobook is actually really good as well. I wasn't sure at first, but I got used to it, and I'm like totally into it now, and I kind of love rereading and getting back into a world, because it just reminds me of the reasons why I love this book in the first place. So moving on from that, I have The Magician's Land, the 3rd and final book in the Magician's trilogy. So you guys know that I finally read the other 2 last month, because I was late on my buddy read with Jen from the Fantasy Reader, but it was only a week late for the first book, so I'm really looking forward to reading this 3rd one, so I can go ahead and discuss the whole trilogy with her, because that last one just left me like, what? And speaking of finishing trilogies and probably leaving me going, what, is going to be The Will of Oshima by Mark Lawrence. This is the 3rd and last book in the Red Queen's War, and I'm just so sad to be leaving this world, but I did pre-order his other book, Red Sister, and it came in last month, and so I'm so excited to start on a new series and set in a new world, so I'm really looking forward to that. So those are other books that I have for now. If by chance I read these in the next week or so, then I definitely want to, what is that word, maybe I'll do like a weekly TBR, or just surprise you in my wrap up, because there are definitely a lot of other books I want to get to. So you guys let me know down below what were some of your resolutions for this year, which you guys plan to read this month, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.